Good morning, 8 a.m. on the 18th of June. I've just called down to pick Peter Holden up. We're actually heading down to Mark's place down in Huddersfield. Peter's given us permission to do a double whammy today. So I'm in Peter's front garden. We're going to have a quick look here and then we'll go around and he's going to show us around his garden. He's been pretty quiet this year. Normally when they're quiet, they're dangerous. And I had a preview last week. He has some super stuff, so we'll see what's going on. I'll turn the video around, we'll take a look. That's the dogs howling, if you can hear the noise there. This is Peter's front garden. He likes acers, and he has some fabulous acers in here, as we can see. Absolutely beautiful. This one's stunning. Smallest one in the garden, and it's lovely. Believe it or not, there's one plant in these pots, Saphinias. One plant in there. Oasis. Tremendous tubs. These are a good 3 foot across. Peter's just popped out to see us. Hi Peter.
Good morning, John.
Thanks for letting us have a little look around.
No problem,
We'll get the double whammy today. We'll do this video and then we'll go down to Mark's. Peter's grown his own Alstroemeria. This variety is called Indian Summer. It's a beautiful variety. There's some flowering here. They're lovely. They're in tubs at the front garden. And again, beautiful hanging baskets.
There's the boss coming out.
Oh, we've got Margaret on video. Morning, Margaret. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
That's good. We're going to have a quick look around before we head down to see Mark. So I'm just going to switch this off and we'll go in the back.
See a difference from last week, do you?
Yeah, I was going to say I was fortunate. I was here last week, but to be honest, in a week I can see a big difference again.
It's starting the motor on now.
The what, sorry?
It's starting the motor
They
on
really
now.
are starting to motor. I mean, from last week to this week, I can see a vast difference.
I've never started to measure. I'm going to put a tally in every one next week.
There's
Then
some,
I've measured. These will be.
there's some good onions in here.
And what they're around now. Must be kicking on 14. Some of these now. This is only a bit old seed I had. I wasn't at nearly 15.
Yeah, they are starting to motor. Definitely.
Because I can see a difference. From
Yeah,
last
you will
week.
see a difference, but I can see a big difference in 1 week. But the foliage is looking really good as well.
Better, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure we're all getting this tipping with
Everybody, and I don't know what
and
it
the
is.
leaks.
Yeah, the leaks as well. I know Mark sprayed and he blamed the spray, but I think it's...
Before me, I says,
Yeah.
"Look at this, I missed her."
No, there's some really
That's
good
it.
onions in here.
So I sent them that video I did the week before. Well,
Yeah, very nice.
This side there's a few pips. Them wasn't set to the 24th of December.
Yeah.
Tiny little pips where I got off Kevin Hill. And then back ones is Paul Rochester said he. Them was going to go in that carrot house where
Yeah.
I got them Geordie Air Galates.
Uh-huh.
That would have given them a better chance, but I had nowhere to put them, so I stuck them in there. That's been a waste of time. Because them's jumping up.
Well, these look great.
But I just measured that one yesterday. That one there, it's 15 and a half.
Yeah.
We're starting to get some neck on. We had some good, it come off a good honey in that, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a good tall neck on it.
Aye.
Foliage is lovely. They're looking really nice and fresh. They look great.
They definitely picked up in the last
Brilliant.
week or so.
We'll move on to our next house.
It's intermediates.
So this is Ivor Mace's Glen Edwin.
Land Edmund.
Glen Edwin, yeah.
It's just growing for intermediates because I couldn't grow it as a long leg. It wouldn't get the length. So I put the 8-inch collar on them 6 and I've left these off.
Lovely colour.
It's
Nice size.
It's a good length of braid off that, John. When you see that seedling in there,
Yeah.
because it's got loads of vigour and beautiful colour condition in it.
Ah, it is. It's lovely.
See, they haven't tipped that much.
No, these are looking really good.
Beautiful.
What? Why have you not collared some and collared others?
Because last year they're starting to run out of the top early.
All right.
But
so
if you leave
can
it
see-
too long, they're getting too
Aye, I
thick.
can see there is a lift on it, like. So you're gonna get what? Are they in the ground very far?
No, they'll not be in the, they'll only be in the inch or something. Well, a
Yeah.
bit more there. There's an inch and a half that.
Yeah. So you're gonna get the length on them nicely for an intermediate. They're gonna be good because the foliage is beautiful on them, lovely and clean.
It's a good leaf for that, man.
Yeah, lovely.
And these is Mick Cooks. Long
you-
leaf,
These are being grown as Blanche.
as Blanche.
Yeah,
But that one was a spare. I've had two what's like flopped
yeah.
Um,
I had two this year, just went soft.
every year.
Queer, isn't it?
Dig it up, check the bottom, nothing more with it, cut it. So these was grown just for stock.
That's an ideal way, and it's a good sized bucket to grow them in.
And that's what I should have done with the Sedage, yeah.
Yeah.
My new long leg, but I give them to Mark, didn't I?
Yeah.
The king.
So yeah,
so I
he's got
haven't
them down
in,
there.
they were all in the trench.
Aye. So if you lose a one, you've got a gap.
Exactly. But
You haven't lost
they'd
any,
better off
hopefully.
kept in the pot for a stock.
Aye. And these are all looking good.
So them's the old pendle I got a pair 6 of Kevin. Well, there was 6, there's one of them flopped.
Aye. They're looking good as well,
Aye.
mind you, Pendle. Look really good.
But Kevin says he cannot get the length from them.
It looks like you've got the length of
Well,
them.
I've tried, I said I'll try it as a long leg, I'll give it a bit more colour than what you are. But he says the button always drops back, which the old pendle did, didn't it? You know, if you didn't get the length,
Ah,
you
that's
strip it, then it'll drop the button. You
it
get
seems
that
to
long.
be steadying itself down to, but I would think you're over the 14 there anyway,
Aye.
so there is a lift on it. Two flags or 3 flags off, and you can see there's going to be another jump, so you're
Yeah.
going to get a bit of length on them.
That's an 18-inch collar.
They look super.
And that one's another, just for stuff.
Spare one, so you just shoved it in the end. I've done that with one of mine.
I do it with a few. And there's our favourite.
I was just on about that before.
It's been on
Actually,
the
viewing the television this morning,
Aye,
I've seen it. Slugs. Birds will enjoy it.
Right.
Excellent.
3-year virus free.
Yeah.
I know you say some's got better colour, but they had better colour early on.
They're looking nice. They're just a nice size. They're lovely and clean.
And them's your GSN 2.
They look lovely.
And them's all coming up, well, the 9.5 to 10s.
Yeah, I was going to say they're about the same size as mine. They're a bit cleaner than mine. They look beautiful.
Did you check to see if it was coming up like that? Ribley?
Mine aren't, no.
No. I've noticed. I've just opened some of these up this morning. It's doing that.
I'm not opening them.
Oh.
I'm waiting. What I'm doing, I'm letting the centres come up and just, like,
Aye.
further up there. I'm
Just
just opening
taste-
maybe the 3rd flag down.
See, I'll just tease them out this morning.
Yeah.
But that's like crinkling up like that.
They look good.
So this side,
These look superb at the moment, but there's a little bit of an odd batch.
Calvert's.
This is his new
Cumberland.
one. This is a Cumberland.
No, these.
Very
this
vigorous, very
stretch-
They look great.
You notice the width of the flag?
Yeah, very wide.
Can you remember when the Cumberland first come out?
Yeah,
I was at Pelton somewhere. The width of the flag
That's
was
right,
like that.
really.
It was second or something.
yeah, that's right. Really
But
wide.
Very heavy.
That has it. You can
Very
see
heavy flag, John,
it
and
is a heavy
short.
flag, yeah. And it's very short, is it?
So they are short. Them's the flags what split in where the Cumberland
Aye.
does, isn't it?
Yeah, does the
So
same.
I've socked them.
Lovely colour. And they're obviously big. So it's going to make a big leak.
Getting on 12, but this trench does. Same as that.
They look great,
John
though.
Golightly's.
Are they? So, that's a different leak, I was going to say.
That's John Golightly's.
Yeah.
I tell you, that was the smallest 2 I put in here because it goes over the top easy.
Yeah.
So I put the others in tubs, 30 litre tubs in the carrot house.
They look great.
And just watered yesterday.
And
Split.
do you think that's splitting through the water?
Aye, definitely.
And it's got a big jump on it. by the look of it.
Right. I think last year I was there knitting the buttons.
Be good to cross that one with that one.
They'd run, wouldn't it?
Aye, because one goes long and one stays short.
They both got good
Very good characteristics if you can get them
Aye.
selected. It takes a year or two to select the plant out and get them right, so
well,
they look superb.
That's what I think I'll start to do now when I get shot of them carrot things and that. And the celery's gone, the tomatoes. And I'll use that as a trial.
Yeah,
That in there, growing some seedlings.
aye, it's a good idea.
Like them seedlings, them few there are
In the
fivers.
bucket, yeah.
You know, that one had a bit length,
That's right, aye.
and that one's not bad. It might matter long leg in the intermediate.
Aye,
And I'll give about 15 to Kevin. Now that side there, the first 6 is your virus free.
yeah.
I think them's picking up now.
They look lovely. The top
So-
end look really good. Is that your original
No,
company?
them's Cumbrians I got off Billy Romley.
They look nice.
Because I let all my stock go and them Cumbrians I got off Billy last year did well for us.
Normally they come in short, but they look as if they've got a natural lift on
They
them.
did, right from the start, from bedding out. Well, I've had them like that before.
Good.
You get the girth, you kind of get the length.
That's right.
No,
They
you
look.
get the length, but not the girth.
They're getting both those, oh. No, they're a nice size. They'll be 9s.
They will be, now. So these,
Everything's looking good in here.
these GSN 2s, these is 10s.
Yeah.
But I can see the difference of them settling down there. When Billy phoned up early on, said, I says, you can keep it under 6. Because mine looked long because they were sitting on the top.
It does, but it seems to dip in, doesn't it?
But now it seems to be settling down better. And getting a broader flag in.
Yeah.
Now I've top dressed and lifted them up.
Looks nice.
They're looking well, aren't they?
They are, they're looking
I
great.
fancy that one out of all of them.
Keep our fingers crossed.
A shot of them.
Right, Peter did say he wasn't going to be growing much long stuff because obviously he's got problems with his shoulders and that, but this is all enviromeshed in, but he's only done 4 barrels of parsnip and they're looking super. They're in there as you can see.
So I thought once I get these emptied, this will make a good place for me stock.
Yeah, it will
For
be.
seed.
Yeah, it'll be ideal. We'll have a look on this side. He's got a few carrots in.
Now that's supposed to be coming off when the weather picks up.
Well, when is it going to pick up?
So you know I used to have 8, 12 bins on here
Yeah.
for carrots. And I changed that to short carrot.
So the long carrots is on the far side. Stock house is where he's got his stock plants at the moment.
That's the Joe carrots.
Yeah.
And John went right over. I says, well, I've lost him that. But there's nothing wrong matter with the bottom.
Right.
It's solid.
It's got a nice stem on it, nice head on it.
And then it's all Cumbrians.
All looking
The
good.
ones I got one northeastern with,
Yeah,
the third at the pot lake.
they're good.
And them's Delightlies. Because the silk stock, them's got 2 or 3 heads like.
Is that the same leek as that you've got in your trench?
That's the same league down there. And that one was the one where I won Benton with.
Ah,
That was
right,
60, 18, 8.
That was a good leek.
But it just peaked at that time. That trench is just tremendous for some reason.
Aye, it grows well. It's a lovely colour. I mean, this is the same leek. It's
this-
a lot bigger next door, but these are a lovely colour.
But these is a bluey green.
Oh,
Blue.
yeah. Aye.
Looks a different colour. I don't know if it's a compost or what. But when I come to think about it, I didn't have that John Innes, Clover John Innes. This was Westlands,
Aye.
peat free, but I like the soil loam in it.
Yeah.
So I riddled all the crap out.
Aye.
But you didn't know how long it's been in at Shincliffe and that. It
Aye.
was out in all the rain. And I think that's where them slugs had come from.
Ah, that's right, yeah, because you were saying the last time I was here you had slugs you'd never identified previously.
Like them onions is in it and all.
Aye.
'Cause I just wanted the loam in it, you know.
Yeah.
That clay loam. When I lifted the foil up the other day, there was 2 of them there on the top.
On the,
So it's definitely coming
so it's
from
coming
there.
out there. Well, I'm ordering more John Innes number 2 next year from Clover because it's been a big hit this year. Everybody who's had it said it was great. So
Oh, it is, definitely.
we'll get plenty of those for
Them's
next
4
year.
Seri J. I've had to force some to seed, haven't I? And now, well, Viv Thomas, I sent him and Ivor some. I told them I wouldn't have any. And they were asking if they were going to seed yet. I says, nah, I've got 4.
They're stepping up though, I can see them.
See the head just popping up there now?
Yeah.
That's the seed head there now.
So they are forced.
So them's forced.
Which way did you force them? Cold or
Just
dry?
Dry.
Dry, yeah.
That's what I tell the
That's what.
just let them go dry.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I've even, when I know them's going to seed them, I put them into a bigger pot. But I've had some just in a litre pot. And I've never bothered with them.
You're still getting good heads, yeah.
Pot.
Yeah, I've done exactly the same.
But that's my fault for not, because all them City J went to seed last year.
Aye.
I should have kept some and tried to get the king pods.
I was
off
going
them.
to say it's a pity you hadn't got any king pods.
But I was
You never think,
on the
on the
stage,
spot.
right, lost an interest.
I was
there,
going to
like,
say you were debating whether to carry on or not. I
No.
can remember that. Never mind.
But-
We'll have a quick look next door if there's anything else.
Tried to bend that one round,
Snapped it?
snapped it.
I've done exactly the same.
So I've let that
Side shoot come off.
side. I say I wasn't even bothered about them. I was only going to row 2 just for me and Mark.
Just for something for the house anyway.
That's good of Mark.
Yeah, I've put some in a basket. They're looking quite nice. Starting to shape up.
Then I put straight in the basket outside and it coming very good. Then cuttings off it. See, the roots is just coming round.
Yeah, they were a little bit slow, but
They're
getting watered now.
No, the roots is coming there now.
the thing is with begonias, they need heat, but they don't like sunlight. I haven't said that. We haven't had much sunlight, but
Exactly. Tremendous big onions. I
No.
don't think they've got the
the
structure
framework.
of it
It's
in the neck.
a nice looking onion, that though. It's a good onion.
I said, I might get some dress ones of this.
You will get, that's a quarter of an onion, that one.
But that's 19.5 yesterday. Put an inch and a half on.
Aye.
That's just less than an inch and a half, but the week before it was.
They're looking really good, these.
18.3, 18.9.
Nice shape.
Handy.
Aye. So what seeds is?
It's photograph Mark.
Aye.
Peter Glazebrook. One.
Really nice.
It has a high neck. So I've noticed a lot of onions getting high necks this year.
Yeah, there is. They look great.
That one's about 18, 19. But I meant to say they should be putting 2 inches a week on now. When I lifted this up the other day, there was 2 of them.
Little slugs
There,
under
look.
there. Ah, there's
Just would
another one.
talk about it.
Aye.
I think that's off that Westlands bloody
Compost.
peat free. But I only got it for the loam. But it's not native to my garden, that.
Ah, I was
It's
gonna
just
say, aye.
like a tiger
Yeah.
slug. It's
Awful.
just- But that's the only place it can be coming out of, John. In here.
Aye.
I've got 2 of
Peter
this
check
in-
them daily. Nice onions though, they come lovely.
Aye. I mean, say that was just Lebanon's and that Westlands Johnians number 2.
Yeah, they're doing all right in there, definite. First one's a beauty.
It just got a bit trippy and I think we're getting control of it now because I can see in it. I've just lifted this frame up again. I knew last year.
This is
Frames.
Peter's last house with his own blanching in the City J, which he bred a couple of years ago. Well, that's going to make a
Definitely
nice
put
leak. It
He's definitely putting more weight on, but it's not getting the jump like
did last year.
the
or
year
previous
before.
years,
Some
aye.
of these were a bit short of mine.
Lovely and straight though, it's a nice leak. No bulb on the bottom, it is a good leak.
So I never tried to pull it too early in the greenhouse because I knew it would get a natural jump on it. Well, it's not a great big bulky leak, but it's a proper
Proper blanch leak it is. I don't know how Peter works in all the cramped space, but he does manage to get a lot of gear in the area he's got. That's how he's got bad backs and bad shoulders. Never mind, that's a great look around, Peter. Thank you very much.
Right.
Brilliant. We'll move on and upwards. We're getting a double whammy today. Thanks very much. Cheers.
Right on, mate.